Late Blamer, a Sestina, written to Arthur Rimbaud. It took me such a long time to get born, and then some woman fumbled the pass some man twice her size invade inside her womb. She may not have fumbled anything, torn at any rate from her, from him, come thus far to turn back from the gated tomb of this world. We've hitched those words before, boom lurched down raptures of isles. Islands were born of us before we found the sea breeze, come across La Manche, that seethe of night, forming up with Caesar's heel-free chivalry, torn lightly from the pages of history, soon to scarve the undercrusting overdoom that frighted them, each horse a Troy, tomb womb of mystery, and no such secret. Torn from that gated horn of murderers, born to kill, Hélas, hélas, la cité fell. Tombe, beautiful manna, Manhattan, sum of all my joy, rippling up and in, hum of yellow cabs glistening, buttercup swoon of big traffic, engines gunning. You ran guns in Abyssinia, correct? Room enough for enormity. Do you scorn everything? Why ever was I born? Born to apologize, gain and no gain, shorn of plumage, my peacoat hung in some museum of faded movement, ornographic skies with one bold ink bloom blot. I am so am sorry, and your room found empty, found not at all by man or woman in time to catch care of can. How can we tease the lice from your matte crown, shorn royale, your crow's nest, cast down rutting rooms, floored? And just the one picture of you, come from earth at heaven, scorned. And yet you soon knew Napoleons. All armed ranks broke, stormed by poverty, by pain. Oh, Arthur, I warned you one and then some centuries too late, soon enough to catch my lone, fallen poem. So that poem that I just read is a Sestina, which is a troubadour form. It comes from Provence. It would have been sung in courts by poets to women that were trying to, no, let me get this straight. Women the poets were trying to seduce for somebody else. Anyway, it's a very complex form, probably the most complex in the language. It's 19 lines, six line stanzas in iambic pentameter, and a 3-line envoy or envoi, a send-off. The pattern of variation in the 6 lines is the first stanza, let's say, is A, B, C, D, E, F. Then the next stanza will be F, A, E, B, D, C, and that kind of out to in pattern repeats in each succeeding stanza, so no 2 stanzas are alike. To make it more complicated, I prefer to rhyme the first 3 with the second 3 in every stanza, so I go A, B, C, A, B, C. So it's, anyway, very complex, but the trick of it obviously is to make it seem like it's not even happening. And the real fun is to repeat the words that you have to repeat their sounds within the lines themselves. That's really showing off, which I don't think I do a lot in that one, but it's so much fun to do when it happens. Interesting thing about the Sestina is that although it's 19 lines, you can only say so much in it because there's so much involved repetition. You can say much more in a sonnet, for example, which has 14 lines but tends to run. A sonnet tends to run straight at its target. A Sestina says, well, you can look at it this way, or you can look at it this way, or you can look at it this way, or you can look at it this way.